YouTubers, welcome back to the Hobbit book reading series. I know it's delayed today, but something came up in real life that you can't get out of. But we got 4 chapters left after today, so this goes to July, the end of July, and then the August and of Green Gables. So, yeah. Anyway. So, last time we talked about the dragon being killed. Smoke. So, now, no more smoke. Anyway. Chapter 15, The Gathering the Clouds. Now we will return to Bibble and the Dorses. All night one of them had watched, but when morning came, they had not heard or seen any sign of danger. A little more thickly, the birds were gathering. The companies came flying from the south, and the crows that stood at the bottom mountain were wheeling and flying increasingly above. Slipping streets is happening. The time has gone for the autumn wanderings, and these are birds that drill always in the land. The rest, starlings and flocks of finches, and far off, the main cornered birds with a battle were afoot. Suddenly Bibble pointed. "There is the whole rush again," he cried. "He seems to escape when smoke smashed the men's side. I don't suppose it's near safe." Sure enough, the old rush was there. And as Bibble pointed, he flew towards them. Their perch was still nearby. Then he fluttered his wings and sang. Then he cocked his head on one side, as if to listen, and again he sang, and again he listened. "I believe he's trying to tell us something," the bullet. "But I can't follow the speech of such birds. It's very quick and difficult." "Can you make it out, Baggins?" "That's very well," said Bibble. As a matter of fact, he could. Make nothing of it at all. But the old fellow seems very excited. "Only Richie is a live one," the bullet. "I thought you did not like them. You seem very shy of them, and we came this way before. Those were crows." "A nasty, suspicious looking creatures at that. Rude as well. You must have heard the ugly names they were calling after us. But the ravens are different. There used to be great friendship between them and the people of Floor. And they often brought us sneaky news. And everywhere with such bright things, they conveyed to hide in their dwellings. They live many a year, and their memories are long, and they hand on their wisdom to their children. A new Many men and reasons under rock will never a duff lad. This very height was once named Raven Hill, as there was a wise and famous pair, Old Clip and his wife, and lived straight above the guard keeper. I don't suppose any of the ancient days linger here now. Unfortunately, had he finished speaking, then a low rush gave a loud call and immediately flew away. We might not understand him, but that old bird understands us, I'm sure, said Bolin. Keep watch now and see what happens. Before long, there was a flood in the wings, and back came a little brush. With them came a almost 10 feet old bird. His became blind, he could hardly fly, and the top of his head was bald. His age raven a great size. And lying swiftly on the ground for them. Slowly flapped its wings and fell into his forehead. Ooh, thundered lightning. Bolin, son of thunder, then he croaked. And Bibble couldn't understand what he said. He is all in English and not bird speech. I am Rook, son of Crack. Crack is dead, and is well known to you once. It's 100 years and 350 since I came out of the egg. But I do not forget what my father told me. Now, I am the chief of the Great Ravens on the mountain. We are a few. But we still, but we remember still the king. That was a vote. Most of my people, the blood, but they are great tanks in itself. Some of trains will joy to you. Some you will not think so good. Behold, the birds are gathering back to the men, and the dale from the south, east and west, for wood has gone out. But Smoke is dead. Dead? Done? So the doors is dead. Then we get men needless. Yeah, the treasure is ours. Now sprang up and clappered about for Julie. Yes, died, the Rookly. The fresh. His feathers never fall. Some die. We may trust his words. His own fall metal within his scarf. The third night, like a nail, the night and the moon. There was some time before and could ring the doors to say and listen to the various news. At length, when he had told them all the tale of the battle, he went on. So much for joy when look and shield. You may go back to your house in safety. All the trust is yours for the moment. Many again hither beside the birds. The news of the death of the guardian is all they got down. One, far and wide. And the legend of the river floor has not lost in the telling during many years. Many eager will share the spoil. The host of the Arabs is underway. The golden bloods are with them, hoping for battle and slaughter. By the Lickman murder. Like the Charles are due to the doses. For they got homeless and many had died. The smoke has destroyed their town. They too think to find men swinging treasure. Whether you're alive or dead. You only must decide you close. But 13. It's small reminded. I'm grateful of Durn and one still here. And now he's getting full. If you listen to my counsel, you will not trust the master of the Lake men. That him that trusted again with his ball. Bart is he. The race of Dale. The line of green. None. So good man for two. We would see fates small one of doses and men and outside on this location. I may cost you D and gold. I have spoken. And fully in verse 4th and I got all thanks will crack it, son. You and your people shall not be forgotten. For none of our gold shall thieves take, or the violent carry off under your life. If you will earn a thanks still more, bring us news of any the draw near, not so little beg of you. If any of you are still young and still mean, I will send messengers to a king, commands of the north, both west, from here and east. Look on up polite. I go especially to my cousin dying in 9 years. So these many people well armed, and else leaves this place. Bid him hasten. I will not say this castle will be good. I bet. Okay. But I will do what can be done. Then off he slowly flew. Back to the man! Cried Florian. You're a little trying to lose. You're a little fool to use, cried Bibble. Always practical on some touch points. In any case, he felt that the adventure was properly speaking over with the deaf dragon. In which he was much mistaken. And he would give him most of his share of the profits for the peaceful winding up of these affairs. Let them run! Cried the Dozes. They not heard him. So back he had to go with them. As you have heard some of the events already, you will see that the Dozes still had some days yet before them. They explored the cabins once more and found, as they expected, and only the front gate remained open. All the other gates, except there was a small secret door, alone, open, broken, and blocked by smoke. No sign of them remained. So now they began to labor hard, fighting. The main entrance. And then making a new path that led from it. Those will be found. And plenty and amazing warriors and hundreds of old years. And as such work, and those was still very skilled. As they worked, the ravens brought them constant tidings. On this way, the elf king had turned aside to the lake, and he still had a breathing space. And still, I heard that 3 of their ponies had escaped, and the one lying wild far down the banks of the main river, not far from where the rest of the soys had been left. So while the others went on with their work, Beanie Keeley was sent, carried by a raven, to find the ponies and bring back all they could. They were 4 days gone, and by that time, they knew that the joint armies of the men and the elves were laying down the men towards the men. But now their hopes were higher, for they had food for some weeks secure. Chiefly clam, of course. And they were very tired of it, but clam was once better than nothing. And already the gate was blocked with a wall of water stones, leaves high, were very thick and high. West opening. There were holes in the wall, though, which they could see or shoot, but no entrance. They climbed in or out with ladders, and all stuff up with ropes. From the issuing the stream, they confided. A small oak arch on the new wall. but near the entrance they had so altered the natural bed that the white pole stretched from the main wall to the head the fall. However, with the scene went towards Dale. The approach to the gate was now only possible without swimming along the narrow edge of the cliff. To the right, as one looked outwards from the wall, the pony seemed but only to the head of the steps above the bridge. And unlocking them there, and bid them to return to their masters, and sent them back riderless to the south. They came at night, and suddenly there were many lights as of fires and torches. Wait, south and Dale for them. There you've come, called Ballard. On the campus, there you go. They must have come into the valley under the cover of dusk on both banks of the river. At night, the doors were still very little. The morning was still pale. They saw a company approaching. From behind their wall, they watched them come up the valleys to the valley's head, lying slowly up. And while on they could see they both men the lake, armed as if for war, and other small men were among them. And they, most of these climbed the tumbled rocks and reached the top of the falls, and they gave us their surprise to see the pool for them, and gave blocked on a wall of hewn stone. As they stood playing and speaking to one another, Fuller hailed them. "Who are you?" called in a very loud voice. They come as if in war to the gates of Fort Lane, son of Ryan. He is none of the men. What do you desire? But they answered nothing. Some turned swiftly back, and others to gain info around the gate. The fences still follow them. That day, the camp was moved to the east of the river, and between Nines and the men. Knocks echoed, then voices in song. As they had not done for many a day. There was the sound too of harps and of sweet music. And as it echoed up towards them, seeing that the chill of the air was warmed, and got fragrant the fragrance of warm flowers blossoming in spring. Then Bibble longed to escape from the dark fortress, and then go down and join the myth, raising by the fires. Some of the younger dozers who did in the huts too. right? Whether they wish things had fallen now. Otherwise, and that they might welcome such folks as friends, and fallen scout. And the dozens themselves, full harps, instrument, they came from the hook, and he needed to soften his mood. When this song was not a Elvis song, and it smells like the song. It's on them for the Bible's little hobbit hole. Under the mountain, dark and tall, the king has come on to his hall. His fool is dead, one with red. I never saw his one shall fall. As well, he's shop. Spear is long, the hell swift. The gate is strong. The heart is bold. The next on the Lord. And Joseph, no more shall suffer alone. And those are your many spells. The enemies fell like green bells. In places deep. Where dark things sleep, and hollow holes beneath the fells. On silver necklace they strung, high the stars and crowns they hung. The dragon fire from twisted wire, memory of harps they won. The mountain throne is almost free. Oi, you wandering folk, the summer seed, come haste, across the waste. King of friend and king is need. Now we call over a mountain's cold. Come back until the caverns old. Here the east the king awaits. The chains waits for gems and gold. The king is come unto his hall, under man, dark and tall. The woman dread is slain and dead. And never all our foes shall fall. This song me future peaceful and is bound again, grew merry. Then he began reckoning the distance to the iron hills, and how long it would be to gain to reach the lonely mountain. And he had set out as soon as the message had reached him. But Bible's heart fell, and broke the song the talk. It sounded much too warlike. The next morning, early and company of spearsmen were seen crossing the river and marching up the valley. They bore with them the green banter, the blue banter at the lake. They advanced till they stood right before the wall of the gate. Again, Fuller held them in a voice. Hold the ear, They come on to the gates of woods on a ran, came out and man. This time he was answered. A tall man stood forward, dark of hair and grim of face. Okay. Hello, forward. Why do you fancy yourself like rubber? So, we are not your foes, and we rejoice that you are alive beyond our hope. We came expecting to find no one living here, and yet, now, we have met there. It's a matter for parley in the council. Who are you, and what would you parley? I am what? And by my hand was the dragon's thing, and your treasure delivered. Is that not a matter that concerns you? Moreover, I am glad I sent to the getting of there. And your hold was mingled much of the wealth of his halls and towns, of which most smoke stole. Was that not a matter of which we may speak? But under the idle smoke destroyed the dwellings that the men at this cliff. I am yet the servant of the master. I would speak for him. Who knows whether you had no what for the solemn misery of his people. I aid you in your distress. Come hence. Hear this for no one only. Well, that less on this end. Now these are very words and true, and pounding grimly spoken, and people thought the void would at once admit what justice was in them. He did not, of course, suspect that anyone will remember that the whiskey who discovered all the dragon's weak spot. And that was just as well, for no one ever did. And also, he did not reckon with the power of the god is upon with a dragon, his own broad, no wit was his hearts. All now is in the past days flying. has been a tragedy. The loss of it was heavy on him. Although he hunted chiefly for the Arkenstone, yet he had an eye for many another wonderful thing that was lying there. But which were one home memories of the labors and sorrows of his race. And you put your West Coast last in chief place for an injured. To treasure my people, no man has a good name. Cause Max, who stole it from us, also robbed him of life and home. The treasure was not his, and his evil deeds to me amended when I should have it. The price of the goods, this distance we see for the lakemen, we will very pay in due time. But nothing will they give, not even looks worth the fair force. My own house lies before doors. We look on you as foes and thieves. It is in my mind to ask what treasure handles you would have paid when King did. And we found the whole ungodliness slain. I just questioned with blood bought. But you were not dead, and we are not robbers. Oh, but the wealthy may have pity beyond right on the needy, and befriend them, and tended them. When they were in want. Still, many other things remain unanswered. I will not swallow, as I have said, without man gate. Nor at all would the people of the eighth king, whom I remember with unkindness. In this debate they have no place. Begone now, ere our hours fly. And if you will speak with me again, let's dismiss the Elvis host to the woods where it belongs. Then return 99 yards before you plus the threshold. Love plays often. This did. The people of the lake in their need. Though they had no claim for friendship on him, but ends at the bar. We will give you time to repent. You woods. Gather your wisdom ere we return. Don't need to pile and went back to the camp. Many hours were passed. Men bearers returned and dropped the tears, the froze and blue brass. Only this guff and the forest one cried. I speak unto one man's son, oaken shield on himself, keen under the man, and bid him consider well the claims that have been his. We declared the fall. Unless he shall deliver one, the portion of the treasure unto but so dragon slayer. And that's it, good none. on that position. What will himself contribute? Hey, the escort. When the fallen will hunt the friendship of another lines about, his eyes hide a vote, and give also somewhat of his own for the comfort of the men at the lake. Then fallen sees blow a horn. And shouted Nero, the speaker. The smoke into his shield. Was that the quivering? Then such as the answer the tree called in return. On the cloud of the mountain, he's reached. And shall not depart from it until you call Cypher truth and polite. We'll bear no weapons against you. We'll leave you to your good. You may eat that if you will. With that, the messengers depart swiftly, and those who are left us in the case. Some men have fallen to come, not even as they wished. The others would have not dared to find fault with him. Indeed, also them seeking to share his mind. Said perhaps so, baffled Boomer, feeling keenly. The bull course disobserved the whole turn of affairs. He had by now had more than enough of the mountain. I mean, species inside it was not always taste. No place those things are dragging and going to himself. I need to be sick. And Cameron speaking to simply stick in my throat. So that is chapter 15, guys. 4 chapters left to go. See you next time. Bye.